the team that were struggling to find that international trophy. It eluded them for so long, but last year they captured it at Toronto. Best team historically in America.
And you got to think about the fact that in this situation before, he was the sub, down a lot of pressure on him. Now he's got to be the guy on the day question.
We'll have the answers for you in a matter of moments. PRX on the defending side, G2 on the attack.
This triple stack. G2 on the smoke right now, going to walk into the blender.
Yeah, but do they get to live here? Trade out so far, something still holding. Making sure they can't scale in, and look at the damage done as well. Trent down low, Valen taking a little bit of chip damage too.
Look at Forsaken as something, though. Trent wants his angle, Leaf will find one. Forsaken will fall. G2 swing onto this now.
Yeah, PRX trying to get proactive elsewhere, maybe trying to find that next step in the pathway that G2 wants to walk. But Leaf, the immovable object, not backing down. Trent by his side and Devi looking to catch him in their heels. Has a Sheriff and has more HP than either of them.
Valen's just enough HP to survive one, but Trent
like
here
that.
on an off angle.
I like it from Trent though. It feels a bit risky, but I quite like it. Hold the line, Devi. He's reading it, man. Oh, God, he tried to read it. But the book gets shot on his face with 3 kills from Trent and the first in G2's hands.
You can see PRX anticipating this B hit on the pistol. Some good chip damage, yes, but it's Leaf to throw them completely off balance here. Catching Forsaken, drifting back down again. The bait was perfect from Devi, but Trent just sharp with the headshot.
Just feels like it's one of those games where people are hitting shots, man. Like,
again, PRX always a hard team to call, right? To predict what they're going to do. And G2, like I said, Forsaken, get a little fruity with a shorty here.
All right. Does he get clear? Gets one! Big trade from Leaf. And most of the threat gets nullified. The rest of the side is PRX. I can't say that anymore. I'm never allowed to say it with this team. 3 bullets can't connect the one he wanted. So Baby Bay clears sight, and G2 finding security here. None of those threats really amounting to much. They've got the plant, they've caught the flank, and it's all on Jing.
Just a classic here. Reason accosted an exit or two here, but G2 tucked into sight right now. And pace on the way in, but tempered, composed here, and Valen should be able to clean this up for a 2-0 start here for G2. Already showing pace here. Navigated by G2.
They've set a bit of a bar, right? It's no fear. We're going to play our game as well. The game that we kind of liked you guys playing, we applied elsewhere. So, again, like to see this in Leaf being in the early conversation. Scary, man. Really, really scary. If he starts finding form throughout this, a nice early start, a confidence builder, that does add another string to the bow for G2. But buy-in now for PRX, so they do have that to lean on. No ults instantaneous to hand. And let's see how they start this off.
Out here, G2 not going to catch any of this damage. Jorgamo still on guard, despite not committed here, so G2 just probing for potentially an opening engagement. See Baby Bait calling back from mid, and something looking to he's actually just straight down. Trent's going to find it.
Yeah, Trent, super heads-up work from G2, taking the space and then pausing somewhat, but Jaw is on the hunt, man. He's already spotted him out on the cross. Jing trying to hold this to deny the scale up to pinch through heaven. That's good work from Jing. This made this bonus not look so good until then. A stubborn fight in heaven, and Valen with an opportunity. It's Envy now in a 1v3.
Real damage here done, so everybody healthy on the side of G2. Not many options here. A bit of util, but again, G2 just happy to tuck in now. The bonus on the cards for him. He might be able to isolate one here, though.
Good. But Valen's position just on that sidestep, so good. Upgrades, let's see how many they get. Do they get all 3? I think, yes, they do. Okay, G2 will be loving that.
PRX looking to take the fight through, catch the backside of this mid-drift from G2, but G2 just pivots so quickly into the B site. I mean, Forsaken has nothing to do there.
God, this is an early timeout.
Very early
just
timeout.
Seeing this come in, as we were in the replay, this is a round 4 pause. If they had a plan for split, something is not lining up.
Like I said, you have to timeout. With the right read in that regard, and not shying away from it. Be conscious though of well, what they've purchased on the other side. Maybe a trap set up here already. Rotation coming through from Envy. No resistance on the way in here. It's going to be a really tough retake here. Full 5v5.
Yeah, and considering how heavily they were shouldering early, you've been able to read the stack pretty quick, but Plant's going to be in. They are still on site, and PRX looking to go about now. Paint Shell sees, doesn't quite get the connection it would want. Jaw, though, denied vision, but no real sweat yet. Flash turned, back to business. Good tee up for something. Defy, Envy, hold on, it ain't done yet. Leaf now needs a 1v3. This guy's been good, though, but you ain't getting away from Defy.
Some insane shots coming out from PRX here. Whereas previously, G2 have been very comfortable to slot into these post-plant positions. I'm really sure how that. You see Jorgamo, the catch on the Prowler, who's considering digging a little deeper, but opting for this safer hold here. I mean, the crucial kill is something coming out from spawn. It's the first one that really allows the floodgates to open from heaven. A little bit of a miscalculation there from G2.
That's exciting, that's gonna feel good. Get the fire burning again after what felt like a really early timeout that caused me a bit of concern, but no, they are good. They've answered back. We've got the operator in for something.
Well, force the adjustment now for G2. They're going to explore A for the first time. Heavy focus towards mid here. Divide invested here from Valen.
Oh, they're in. Okay, so they've got sight, but PRX just play that retake again.
Well,
it's another test.
Issue being Leaf's going to get the pit off this.
Oh, very late adjustment up towards heaven too. You can see this ramp clear coming in from G2. There's already 3 players up in heaven. The defending side. Baby Bay going to be waiting, but they're already flooding the site, so can they get to hold on here? Envy's already got Jaw down. Jing's on the hunt, but it's Envy. Got Leaf down. That site now vulnerable. Diffuse already started. How are you meant to fight back in now? I don't think they can stop the Diffuse. Nothing is going to stop this, and it doesn't. PRX again, flexing on how good they can be.
They're just so fluid in some of these situations. G2 again caught completely off guard. I mean, not even sure how that first kill comes through from Envy.
Walks out
There's
heaven.
the catch onto Leaf. Yeah, Leaf forced into the other side of his pit. But the focus here is obviously the pit to go down, layer towards CT, and they take full heaven control, but it just doesn't happen. I'm not even sure there if they catch or note something's operator. That's what forced
4 on the A site, and that's where the spike is currently at least committed from the G2 boys.
Smoker's going to be very telling, though. So he can look into cut sight lines early, but a flash set up as well.
Oh, look at this. It could be a massacre. Jing gets denied. Jorgamo going to catch him up to his usual naughtiness. Forsaken now noted. Something going to find Baby Bay, though. Envy doesn't let them scale. They are fighting them at the gates. And it's going to be a scurry. It's a run. The spike needs to get over to the other side of the map. But Defy's not left. He's held this down. He's holding it down. As Leaf falls, and he falls back, plays it carefully.
Yeah, Spike's still got to make his way through mid as well. So Trent in a pretty awkward position here, but Valen could set him up.
He needs to be the hero, but he doesn't go too far. Trent's fallen. That was maybe that small percentile chance that just gets brought to 0. 3-3, PRX, they've worked you out, G2.
And they commit to this engagement, even with the first blood going in favor of Jorgamo. Beautiful setup here with a reveal outside this smoke. Something to catch Baby Bay, that immediate leapfrog on the back of finding that opener.
I also love that Envy was so willing to play into that as well. Lose the front line, he's still there.
Yeah.
So nice.
Somehow, I'd say we've got to a position where PRX have all 5 ultimates to bring into round 7 here. Still got the operator in hand and a huge cushion now in terms of the money. G2 going to have to reconsider their approach.
Oh, it's a very different look,
looking to maybe greet some aggression here.
If they can bring PRX back to heal. Many teams have tried, and most have absolutely failed. This time, though, Leaf succeeds. Removes something from the extremity. They're going to know Forsaken was nearby.
Spot this DB. They're going to try and bait over the top.
Whoa.
Confirmation now.
They're already going to rotate on this,
Yeah,
though.
this is drawing, well, potentially 2 players. Looks like maybe just 1.
I think they cancelled on that. I don't know what they got or what they're feeling now, but they brought them back towards heaven. Maybe just this bit of utility coming out from Jaw. The Prowler to follow. Yeah, it feels like they put some utility behind this. They've actually drawn so many ults. Yeah. But look at the spike, and look who's waiting though, Forsaken. Forsaken, it's on you, and you are absolutely steamrolled. G2 now, keys to the castle, plants up next.
Beautiful pivot here. Devi has to try and find this kill to Baby pretty early on, because Baby can hold down in terms of info and pressure, but he does.
Yeah, this is now not easy, but in the realms of reality. Deep ramp positioning, deep T-side positioning. You're not getting away in.
It's a wide open plant as well, and with both players from PRX following through from CT here. Just going to get locked out of this.
You might start hearing the whistles going. They can try and fight it, but Valen knows what he needs to do here. Devi, gonna hear that time going. Has to back away from this.
Oh! Just to note as well, Jorgamo obviously throws up some util towards B, but shows to the reveal that pulls both the showstopper and Envy's ultimate. And at that point, G2, they just have the red carpet rolled out towards, well, just Forsaken solo holding A.
I was a little scared though. Just because it was Forsaken, there was a little bit of fear, but gonna feel good for them. Feel like you're in the minds of PRX. You do it again.
Well, lined up here outside A. Only Envy now. Pit towards mid. Jing here to try and support that, but D2 straight onto the side here. Jorgamo going to shut down the reveal.
Yeah, the reveal going to cost Jorgamo his life there. Envy teed up to succeed, leaving Leaf to get absolutely decimated by Jing. Plants him, but they're dwindling in numbers. Down to 3. Trent, Valen, and Baby Bay. Pacey on the play back through, though. Valen takes a stand. Paranoia goes in. Something commits. It's looking good, but still a 3v2. Valen's just down to Baby Bay. You really got something to say about this? No, you don't. Something going to shut him up and give another defuse to PRX.
PRX looking to capitalize again on that first 5 to 10 seconds after the spike is planted. I said early on, G2 able to slip into these post-plant positions, get themselves very comfortable. Now, PRX, a tempo shift of their own. This reveal just gets so much value as well. Crucial kill from Envy. As if G2 do look to slow things down a little bit. And other than that, it's previously catching something, but not necessarily found many avenues to explore other than all in a sight.
Yeah,
maybe a shift of focus towards mid here on this purchase.
Okay, it's going to be ults as the answer. Oh man, that voice line just gets only a second to play. So now down to the 4v4. Look at PRX already, though. So good with that deep line from something towards B main. They can stay posted up on this. Really hard for G2 to waterfall out of heaven.
Gap in this smoke, though. You see the eyes trained, so luckily.
Ping on the map.
G2 don't walk towards it.
I think the concern that they could have slipped middle now or maybe through sewer is there, but it's something on this deep line.
Rightfully so. There's 3 towards B main right now.
Oh, this guy looks locked in on it too. They just seem so unaware. Full confidence from PRX to not back away or surrender on this line. He's actually had another go, and another body drops. Oh, good luck. I don't think Leaf can save you in this one. He's gonna try, but what a shot. I couldn't even see Leaf's head in that. It's all on Valen 1v3, but PRX, I've got to say it, they're looking pretty nice to me, yeah. 5 rounds, they are in the lead.
Well, this is going to be the approach now for G2 on the buy round as well. Put a little more pressure towards mid. I mean, Jorgamo just had a real rough go of things to kick this off, sitting at 2 and 9. Desperately trying to create some space, and yeah, I mean, it amounts to a, where is his head there?
Yeah, we're taking off.
What?
Beheaded.
Yeah, unfortunately, G2, they're finding these trades, but the purchase not really suiting them there. They can't really scale into heaven. Unfortunately, PRX, like I said, 3 players stacked towards that side of the map.
Three players stacked again towards middle. They are getting into the right places here. They've got a great read, and Baby Bay eviscerated. PRX laughing at G2's poor imitation as Valin. You gonna show me something? You got an ace. That's the bar.
That's what you got to do to find a response here.
And look who's in sewer.
Yeah, there's no way he's expecting this.
Good luck. He's got the gun out. It doesn't make a blind bit of difference. 6-4, man. PRX, they are in the right places, Mike.
Their groove now. This multiple starting to come back online for G2. Unfortunately, I mean, the adjustment here is clearly to find some space towards mid. A couple of rounds now, we've seen examples, but PRX is so well equipped. And actually, the response on the other side of the maps as well.
How is he mad at this?
I mean, he's always pissed about something.
True, true. Got to throw a pen, slam a desk, do something. But it's done so well. It's broken the buy of G2. They haven't found a clean solution. You said it right, though. They are trading here and there. There have been moments, but it's just been moments.
I was going to say, now look at it. There's 3 players for PRX. To greet this mid push, Baby Bay dancing with death there.
Yeah, look, he is a selfless player, and in these rounds, I don't mind him going for something a bit more high risk, I guess. But there's no one else able to scale up behind him on these sort of things. Uh-oh. Oh, you lucky boy.
Unfortunately, PRX will get ahead of potentially this drift into B here. TP committed.
G2 don't look sure where they want it.
No, I mean, they're left guessing now in terms of the rotation timings. Really got solid information on the whereabouts of anybody on the side of PRX. Haven't confirmed what the stack in mid is, and PRX are happy to just drift back between Heaven. Then Divide and Rested here. Forsaken.
Shoulders. No fear. Why would he? Postures up for a bit, dips away. Plans known. Player spotted. Jorgamo again, man. Just can't get into the game, and you can see maybe a run and gun will save you, but can you still withhold? Can you still do any more? Baby Bay putting up some work here, taking away Jing. It's a 3v3. Okay, Plant's now in. You've got my attention. Try and keep it. It's still stingers. It's still tough. And they're already getting through towards Pillar. An unorthodox post-plant becomes pretty paramount, but they can't land it. And it's on Valen in, again, an unwinnable spot. PRX are a cut above.
Just not enough pressure in this situation. Again, no full control of Heavy. You can see the late round plan here. Something able to just completely negate that. Barely breaks a sweat. Even though this is a crucial kill, but the trade is instantaneous from Envy. It just looks so easy for something in some of these situations. Everybody else frantically running around, something's just posted. He knows their win condition in the post plant is to get back into window.
And look at the runarounds, look at them. And it felt good for G2 at the start. I think we all got a little bit curious about it, but now what a different tale it has become. They're not even of 2 halves yet. However, look towards ramp early. Something again, he is just ever present, it feels like.
Seen a hand as well.
Yeah, doesn't land the shot this time, but still gonna have to rescind away towards that CT side, but G2 still need to get towards sight. Oh, that's gonna help. Divide going down, okay. That's at least a plant on the cards.
PRX funneling back through CT. Baby Bay still towards ramp, but he's taken down to 10 HP. Can't really contest here.
Oh.
Actually, talking about way ahead of the curve.
Yeah, that felt way out of timing, and something's going to see a lot of information here. Valen looking vulnerable and looking to be punished. Bounds out of it as G2 starting to struggle here. Trent and Baby Bay, you got to lock in and do something absolutely filthy. It ain't going to work. Trent in a 1v3. We've seen this so often now. Different end, same story.
PRX just looks so well drilled in terms of how they want to approach these retakes. And G2, again, another situation. They're not set up where they want to be for this plant.
Truly, truly composed in chaos. Truly exceptional read so far from PRX. And this one turned around, Mike. Those first 3 rounds, I thought G2 were in control. And boy, was I wrong. Theories there for G2, but as you said, almost that intuitive approach from PRX by finding that pinpoint that just completely disrupts everything. It certainly caught my eye, but we flip sides now, right? And I don't think it gets any easier facing PRX on attack.
No, I mean, again, it all depends on what PRX are going to tap into here. Might just be an open B site to kick things off for them. G2 are making exploration elsewhere on the map. Obviously, Trent will hear the retreating steps. Again, with the setup here, it's not really going to draw a rotation, cause any issues for G2. And how aggressive do Paper? Well, I'm seeing four walk and spawn.
What's that? What's that,
well
Michael?
Then.
I do wonder how aggressive they will get. I think Trent's also quite curious. Oh dear, Trent. There's a firing squad. You've done well on Divide, but do you think about the other three? It doesn't matter if you think it or not. They are still there. They're still going to land the shots in V. Oh no, George.
No, not two.
No,
not
two. No.
G2 getting embarrassed here on this pistol.
I don't want to see it again.
The confirmation of very, very heavy presence towards spawn. Jorgamo's just caught completely off guard, and Baby Bay struggling to pin this down when Envy catches the stun. Baby Bay on the reload there?
It looked like it, but where has he been fighting?
He hit the COD reload. Well, that's not a good indicator for the start of the second half.
God. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Can you?
Nope. Oh, made me feel funny. Okay, just maybe a chill round. We just, you know, stack heaven, boys. All good for PRX. If they're already laughing, I feel like,
you're in trouble.
We've lost.
You're in trouble.
Guys, we need 3 more timeouts if possible. And they pounce. Okay, and something gets away. And then the paranoia slows them down. G2 can't catch a break.
No.
Nothing is going to work for them like this.
Baby Bay down to 1 HP.
Oh, goddamn.
Only classics to work with, and PRX now looking to find the space up towards ramp. Trent will be tasked with finding, well, I mean, he's got to find 2 here.
Easy.
He has to.
Yeah, that is the bar. Do you get a chance? There you go, shot. Jaws found Forsaken. They can't follow that up. Trent has.
Hang on.
Has. This was not the round. Where the hell has that just come from? From embarrassing to brilliant in the matter of a round. You've got Jing now in a 1v3, and Jaw ain't gonna lose that.
4 kills, finally. Jorgamo shows his hand, and what a round to do it on. Again, I was looking for Trent to be the one to catch something here, but what was that?
Nah. Did we?
No, we're just gonna
replay late? Is he playing a different game than mine?
That is ridiculous from Jorgamo.
But that just feels like one of those Jaw moments.
We were sitting at 3 and 13 before that, by the way.
Space taking. Oh, don't worry, he's taking loads of space. They took a whole lot more than that. Bloody hell. I was half checked out of that round. Guess I'm paying attention again. PRX though on the Sheriffs. Well, 2 and I think an Outlaw in the mix. Yeah, Jing and something both for the Outlaw as well. Okay. Excuse me, the Bandit. Lee, gonna find Divide. So far, no huge issues. See how much they can keep up here though, because G2 don't really have the ability to lose these weapons.
We're going to be funneling back in here towards 8. Valorant's actually posted for this, with Divide falling. Difficult to cut these sight lines now. Jorgamo probably a little more eager to go forwards.
There he is.
We'll find 2.
Let him off the leash.
And just like that, Jorgamo gets himself up to double digits here, and a flawless follow-up here for G2.
There are a lot of individual components on this G2 side, if they activate, can do wonders. Jaw's one of them. That is a very different scenario we have to consider. And it feels like, again, this round, he's been let to go forward. He's been let to feel that confidence a touch more. Take a fight, find what you can. Operators in hand for something, however, coming into this one, round 16. At 9-6, PRX still with comfort.
Something to explore mid initially. It may be waiting for a player or two to show their hand on the side of G2, but immediately PRX drift away from A.
Yeah,
They were just anticipating just hard waiting for an engagement here, but...
Look at Jaw, though.
Yeah, Jaw's posted.
Yeah, he's holding this. Not actively on the deeper angle, but pretty darn close towards that B main push-up. Yeah, you can see him shouldering, and they're looking to clear.
So go back out.
Oh,
okay.
but why not? I mean, now he should be dead to rights. He still gets another. Grabs Envy down to his grave, but something's taken mid-space. So the B site is so vulnerable. There's only one player on it, but they don't know this.
But problem being Leafs right here with the judge. Got himself an upgrade if he wants it. Trent now tasked to hold down the rest of B site here. Jing actually transitions through.
Yeah, Jing's gone in on this. Looking to be an X factor. Can't find it. Trent's got him. It's on Forsaken in a 1v4. 35 seconds. Finds one on the left. 28 HP. That's a lot to ask.
30 seconds left.
Give me another for free and I'll pay attention. Paranoia not going to help out the matter. Baby Bay's there. And G2 started to find a bit of rhythm.
Yeah, not shying away from these ballsy
that
engagements.
Second
Jordan
fight
is on an island here.
I'm gonna go again. I'm gonna do it again.
Like even here, it's such an awkward peak to go back onto that sushi angle. Deals with the Prowler, then finds Envy. But the sort of thing that every so often you need somebody to do like that versus PRX.
Well, there's your X factor. Things start to line up and gets allowed a bit more room.
I think the Des nailed this as well. It's like, well, he'll still put up numbers, but I don't think we're seeing him back at the peaks.
No,
not
even close. Not even close. He can be a real difference maker. And look, PRX have those players too. We've learned this. It was part of the desk discussing is like which one's going to be on coming into an international event. And right now, I'd say Forsaken was kind of the lead of that conversation. But I mean, pick your poison at that point. It's upswings. Now, something somewhat on a downturn, however, will be the finances. 2 sheriffs, Bandit, Stingers, but in the hands of PRX.
Anything's possible.
Yeah, never tell me the odd sort of team. So sight will be theirs.
That reveal is huge. How's he not going to kill off that? I mean, a load of damage, but
what the hell?
Commits to the spray and just seems to only really tag something down.
Okay, Leaf's got the sheriff out because the judge just ain't going to do it, apparently. Envy with the stinger. Ooh,
what?
Not great at range, though. Not great at range. I'm scared. I don't know why I'm scared. I shouldn't be scared. Look at the HP. Forsaken, 26 HP. Trent's just cleared Divide. Baby Bay.
Oh my God.
Handles them swiftly. All right, G2.
I'm not entirely sure where the rest of Trent's clip went there, to be honest with you.
Great question. If you find out,
they reinforced that box.
Right. I almost want to see on the replay where the hell all those shots went.
Well handled. Maybe just on the crouch away here, but that is crazy that he didn't do more damage than that because the reveal is
This is good. This is 4 in a row. No timeout yet, though, from PRX. They're still feeling that they've got something in mind. And now, what do we have? Jing and Envy with the ults?
No, looking to just roll the dice once more, but faith in this B site here. Same reveal goes up, doesn't really catch anything this time around. No spam available. I have to respect the pressure of this showstopper. Spike going to go down super early.
Spike planted.
Feels like we've been here before.
Yeah.
Ult gonna catch maybe 3. I'm not sure if he called the one towards heaven, but Forsaken to take that time. And
tried to get a TP off on the sound cut, but forced to cancel.
Now, this is now super sketchy. Look how close by this is. Welcome to Chaos. Just waiting for the goer here, and it's going to be Baby Bay to try and break the line of sight, allows Trent then to play forward. Forsaken on the swing, going to get down 2. Divide up next, has the fight towards CT, gets 1, but Trent and Leaf fighting back all on Envy, and Leaf has just gone nuclear.
Oh, he's had a judge for the last few rounds, he's happy to pull out a sheriff in the retake, land 3 shots. What was that?
Show me that POV, man. Oh.
One enemy remaining.
Okay, and the last. Yeah,
it's just so talented, man.
Slick with it.
And that's a big round to shut down in terms of the investment.
Even the coaches look surprised.
G2 have a massive cushion now. A string of rounds, that round 2 flip setting them up perfectly. Babybay going to pick up an operator here. Trent and Jor going to have ults to bring into this, and PRX, scrappy buy here. All tied up 9 apiece.
Sometimes it seems to only encourage them, though. It only makes them scarier, with less to lose and more to gain. But chip damage achieved early. Jing going to be down on 45. One actively holding the initial angle on Heaven, a little bit deeper from Trent. There's bodies here. That's the scary factor. But I guess something has, Forsaken's managed to make it through vents, so they might have a decent idea about this. Valen's patience will not be rewarded. If anything, just sets up Jorgamo to die. So Valen, you better be on the money now, my friend. Yeah, okay, you are. You really are. That's 3. The paranoia comes from Heaven, and Devi gets to work. But it's only Devi. A 1v2. And again, this team never tell me the odds. It's PRX. What do you do with this? Can you find a fair fight? Ooh, he's thinking about that.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Hang on.
Babybay. Never tell me the odds. This team makes the impossible possible over and over again.
What was that for a G2? They're getting the bait to break the crosshair placement here. Babybay commits to
Where's the spacing, bro? You can't let him do that.
Set it up for him.
If we just
I don't know, maybe a
1v2.
misread on the plant, maybe. They think he's going to plant Heaven's side. I mean, Alex still pissed off. Just like
standard. That could be from any round, win or loss, you never know. But
bit of a fumble there.
A bit? That's nightmare fuel. Oh, God. That's a crack showing and a half, right? The foundation's going to be rocked off that. Can you recover? Devi certainly not going to allow it. Already going to find Babybay and open up the avenue towards this A site as Jorgamo is getting to work. The one who gave them that spark to get back will get him a kill in this. Devi gone, backline broken for now. Can't really springboard towards site. Needs something else, and Leaf can't bring it, but Valen can. Quick swing from Jing. He doesn't allow it to go out of control, but the spike could be an issue. Yeah, especially when Jorgamo is going to get involved. Trent couldn't get the timing right. It's all on Jor, and he can't do it alone. 2 standing for PRX, and now so close to map 1 in their hands.
I mean, completely flipped this now on its head. I mean, G2 are still going to have money, yes, but they're going to have to rely on Jorgamo on a Bucky and an ult. And 2 crazy responses here from PRX to find 11 and have G2 up against the ropes. Got the divide. Divide still has the pit. Oh, I think PRX probably smell blood in the water in terms of a little bit of freedom towards A.
Oh, there is no mercy here, Jing! Oh, there's no one quite like him when he gets going. Ram's his. 12 might be theirs too. Trent, desperate belief. Calm and control, gonna find both of them.
Valen's still tucked into A site as well. Haven't carried the spike across just yet. And they haven't noted his position either.
Yeah, this could still be a problem. It is. Valen gonna keep them very much in hand here and make that site just feel inaccessible. Envy and Forsaken's options become very slim, but with 50 seconds. Wait, Trent's just been caught. Do they second guess? Because look at the positioning from Leaf.
I think now Valen give up the space, allow Leaf some time to get into the back lines. Although he's playing for the rotation from Suwa. Gonna wait out the plant here potentially. Don't want to see Valen commit to this.
Oh, God. You can smell the desperation. Yeah, it's foul seeing this because they're a better team than this, but G2 look rocked to their absolute core as PRX running rings around them now.
And G2 is close to flat out broke. What a crazy flip here from round 19. Oh, you won.
You got it.
You're on that point. maybe just a little frustrated at the mid round there, where Valen's able to find a kill, but it's just second half flipped on his head.
And I know we expect a little from PRX in their playstyle, but it's the fact that G2 in the moments where I really key into their fundamentals, their capability to play out those late rounds, they've been making some questionable choices that have come to haunt them. Now it's down to this, round 22. And it looks like the ace site. It's where PRX want, and we tend to know they get what they want, and that's the start. Jaw, I think he's just jumped on someone's head potentially then, but he has taken down Jing. So still with a 4v3, PRX have a man to the good.
Something looking to potentially catch somebody into vents here. Again, PRX haven't shied away from this. They're still stacked up. G2 actually rotating elsewhere. Even Baby Bay to maybe catch somebody. Being a little overzealous in terms of heaven control, but Forsaken now will be able to reveal that. Baby Bay has to cancel it. Revealed by the Prowler as well and forced away.
Yeah, he's been bullied off this. PRX forcing space. Trent's a mile off, but he's trying to get over here, but the site's going to be lost in the meantime.
It's effectively the green light. And now what? It's a Bucky for Baby Bay. No abilities, and something just finds a freebie.
He's clean with it as well. And Trent's position becomes what feels like expected, but no, does manage to catch off something, but a 2v3 now.
Upgrade.
Gornyu's close, but you're right, upgrades here. Can they get past Forsaken? The first challenger on the way. It's a 1-for-1 trade, and Envy secures it. That felt too easy to close.
I mean, GT were teed up here in terms of the economy, in terms of the momentum of this. It's that 1v2 from Divide that completely shatters this map.
Yeah, shattered like glass. That has got to be a gut punch for G2, but a dream for PRX. Closing out map 1.
Probably a good
ايش كنت بقول؟
most of the double duelists, but again, just this being a little bit quirky from G2 in terms of the
ما اعلان. طيب انا بفسخ ثوبي بلبس بدله وبجي، ما له داعي شوربه وفطاير كب العيد وبكره اصلي بالتراويح.
G2 starting out on the attacking side.
لا تنسون الراوند الثاني. سريع سريع اللي ما صوت.
Watch it back. 13-9.
مش قدام الكام يا شلبي.
Really not pulling many punches on
this. لحط خشميكم واحد.
استغفر الله. Towards a wide open for the taking here. PRX already resorting towards a retake setup. 4 towards spawn here though.
Yeah, Jorgamo's, oh gosh, I got a little bit sketchy on the back pedal, but Baby Bay's, he's having a bit of a rough one to say the very least. But PRX now looking to try and pressure this further. Jorgamo down on 24, still standing guard, still standing duty, but again, just blow for blow, Mike. They're just 1-for-1 trading out on this.
Alan spotted, but he still gets the kill!
How is he getting away with it? Forsaken goes down, and now it's something in Divide. They've got sight, but that doesn't really give them the defuse, so they have to dig a bit deeper. And yeah, Trent just gonna be bounding on the corner. It's not gonna go further. It got low, but it is theirs.
And nearly by enough more they can chew towards CT. Said 4 bodies stacked up there, but the isolation onto Jing by Valen absolutely crucial. Again, the paranoia is what really sets things in motion for them. That's a ridiculous kill from Valen, by the way.
Yeah. You're not meant to be doing that, if I'm honest. But they need a bit of it, right? Get the feeling right again.
Yeah, I mean, after map 1, you're looking for just like comfy, confident play here from G2, because I'm tapping into what Josh was saying. Again, their PRX's play style being a little better into a loud crowd.
ايش العلم؟ تكلموا معي علموني مين فاز. PRX فاز.
Sound cues get a little quieter, and speaking of chaos, it is exactly well, not how you expected to go down, but in maybe the way you did. I don't know. This is bizarre. There's a sheriff at a classic, and it seems just as likely they win as the one who's got the bye.
Jing's actually plucked a bulldog.
يخسرون البست المين PRX.
Divide on a sheriff.
ولا العكس.
Balance stack down to 74. He's still healthy, but it's a guardian.
اوه دقيقة. ايزو
ويلي. Anticipating.
اوكي. ايزو ويلي.
Slipped the net elsewhere.
وتو سموك فايبر استرا. اوكي. سكاي ذا سولو دول. انشيتر.
Not going to find him at all.
Playing with the
get a comfortable plant here.
It's just Devi's position.
Hang on, what can Devi pick up here? I mean, he's got a sheriff.
Which is already pretty good considering what he was doing on map 1 with this sort of thing.
What's on the ground here?
لابس توب ومتشيك علشان PRX ولو زواجه طلع سوالف نيله.
So smoking off main, trying to bait this forward, right?
ويمكن
Trying to be
عشان
rather evasive and elusive.
وجاي من المسجد
3 bullets.
بسرعة البث.
That is
صح
your
عشان
curse and
PRX
blessing
شكل
all at
بس
the
توب
same
صح.
time. Jing does need to keep their attention here though, as the penny will drop. And there he is. Jing happy to go in, but it's Leaf to find Devi. Jing on 19 is not going to get a look in. G2, keep it cool, keep it calm, even if it's costly.
Thank God for that.
Yeah.
Envy swinging out here, getting 2 kills with a
أنا مو الأولويات حقتي معكوسة. أنت مخك الظاهر إنه مو معكوس، مو بهنا. مكان ثاني عرفت؟ فلازم نرجع فوق. هو وين راح الله العالم؟ لازم نتأكد. فالحمد لله الذي عافانا مما ابتلاهم فيه. لازم ندعي كذا يا شباب دائما. طيب أنا بروح ضغط 100 على السريع وبجيكم. لأني من قبل الصلاة وأنا
3 again.
I mean, reading this pretty well in terms of the purchase here.
Something was an absolute menace with any scoped weapon. Valen takes a tag. Yeah, he actually gets taken down to 10. He was one of the very few with a bit more to play with, but Valen going to be maybe trying to brave this forward. Healed up as best he can be. But they may not fancy this. Maybe looking for other options now. Need to start checking down that utility list, clearing this on the other side of the map.
Slower approach here from G2, obviously, considering the purchase. When the Guardians, the closest 2 rifles they have.
He's actually walked middle, pop flash. He can kind of shift walk away, almost imply that Envy was the catch, as G2 going to be on their toes here. Envy playing a great game top middle, but gets outdone. Jing those swings into effect and finds 2. And now the problems start as Jorgamo and Valen are left in no man's land, adrift in middle. They've chosen the right side, but it's Forsaken standing there as Valen will power forward. He's maybe going to be able to get a plant.
Definitely will. It's an upgrade as well.
Doesn't know how much time he has.
Yeah, I mean, Jing down to 21 HP, does have the recharge, but there's a double flank coming through.
He's picked which side he wanted to take a stand on. It's something leading the fray, and he takes his head, but the trade, quick with it, Devi there in unison. PRX get there first.
Ton of damage done. Maybe 2 rifles maintained here for PRX. Again, the byproduct of only saving 2 Guardians across previously from G2, so you could argue they have a slight advantage here. Jorgamo just following all the way up to top mid here. Very aggressive take. PRX will prevent a bonus though. Jorgamo and Valen already on ultimates.
Yeah, I want to see what the implementation of Jor is in this and how it looks on that ISO.
Where it was heating up towards the end of split. We talked about how well, a slower first half, but it, again, creating space and just offering trades up for the rest of G2. Pace of take here towards mid though.
Yeah, not really making any subtleties to this.
كيف العلم؟
There has been a catch and there has been a loss. Jor going to lose the fight, but Baby Bay on the trade.
بسم الله.
He's taken down on 27. Has to respect this to an extent, but G2 still cautious on the scale up.
Yeah. Obviously note Forsaken's damage, but they don't
like
actually
it.
push through. I mean, look at the presence from something towards mid
Yeah.
here.
I'm a little nervous that that is going to really
والله أنا أبغى أعرف بكايزو عليش.
extreme amounts of value.
من جوجمو.
But Forsaken going to take away Leaf, so now the options get less and less. It's a 4v4.
أبغى أعرف الفكرة من البك.
Something on this flank can
يعني
keep so
إيش
much
اللي
space.
بلاي ستايل
Maybe
حقه.
some of the worries and concerns of Elbow potentially. But the timing is just right. And now Forsaken can get involved, and he does. PRX just smothering G2.
Just get themselves stuck in a position where it's semi-committed, right? There's no comfortable option to pivot back.
أليكس فصل شيء.
And even here,
واو.
so clean from Forsaken. Who, by the way, finds another kill down at 27 HP.
This just doesn't seem right, does it? It doesn't seem right, but he's good.
I am him.
I mean, you kind of were that round, I'll give you that. I will absolutely let you have that. But 2 apiece. G2's money now going to start feeling the pinch.
some investment. Oh, Baby Ray's stuck on this bucket, it feels like. Try and pick up the pace once more. Get him in a position, Baby Ray will find Forsaken.
All right, the account's open.
Move some of the security in terms of the setup here. Actually, investment further here, but Devi shuts down Leaf.
Now they're hitting today. Devi still allowed to patrol and do damage. Goes back for seconds. Didn't even get him on the first try. You can see G2 scurrying away, trying to play this post plant. But what do you have to play with here? And look at Envy, just stylish on the corner to allow for the trades. Baby Bay is not going to have a look in. PRX finding comfort. I need to see more from G2. I know that was a lighter bite.
لازم نسوي شغل.
To find some stability because PRX, since they got into
معليش
the spice spike, they have
وش اللي خلاك تقول كذا؟ وش شفت عشان يسوي شغل؟ أنا من يوم جيت ما سوى ولا شيء. يعطي PRX أوربات. أوكي. إذا كذا يتونة صح عليها جلد. يسوي شغل اللي PRX تقصد. أنا أبغى أعرف إيش سوى. لا شوف. إذا بيلعب شخصية ايم يبغى تشامبر قصر شيء. تشامبر فينيكس لو انه رايح فينيكس وريح ترنت بدل لا يروح سكاي وترنت يروح مثلا فيد. الفاليو حق فيد هنا كيف؟ فهمت علي؟ او يفك الزقاقه ذي ويروح هو كيو. في فكرة ايه بس انا ابغى اشوفها. طيب الحين انا قاعد اتابع. انا شفت راوندين ايزو. ايش الفكرة عشان الوال؟ ايش السبرست؟ اوكي. اوكي. ما في شيء. ايش فيه؟ صدق ايش فيه؟ من G2 في بكايزو فهمني. شغل الشيلد وبيك. طيب ايش المميز؟ يا عمي شتان. اقسم بالله G2 كنت اقول انه هو التيم اللي مميز في امريكا. اسحب كلامي ذا الحين اروح مع انرجي من بعد ما اخذوا الشامب واسلوب لعبهم والحين اللي شفته منهم امس. على الاقل انرجي حتى لو ما لعب لك اوف متى ولا جاب لك نيو كومب كل بك له قسم لك قلب. خذوا. هو قال كذا. قول لمتابعينك فين بروح فين بريز. يا سلام عليك اسامه. فلو لعب لي ايزو كسكند دورس في ماب بريز اقول في فكره. في كاونتر الجيت اذا لعبت اوب الشامبر اذا لعب اوب صح. هنا قاعدين فيتو في فكرة. لكن هنا ما هو بمتى أوب في ذا الماب قد ما أنه أصلا يلعبون فانتوم وجد اودن أكثر من الأوب. في ماب كورود ونتكلم عن ماب سبلت ونتكلم عن ماب عد واغلط بايند. أي ماب الأوب فيه قوي إيه بس في فاليو للأوب أكبر في مابات غير عند الماب. فهمت علي؟ كورود دخلات وطلعات واللعب فيه. ما في ماب ما يصلح فيه الأوب. أنا معك بس في مابات يطغى فيها الأوب ويقل فيها الأودن والسبام والجد. بالضبط. بس انك تاخذ بيت ايجنت كامل في ماب اقل فاليو فيه الأوب.
Maybe Baby Bay gets an upgrade there, but he's so far ahead he can't hold off PRX with a stinger in that situation.
No. Well, hopefully this is what the timeout was for. Jaws got ult, which was kind of what we expected out of all the players, and it's Pacey up middle, trying to do what they can. Something standing guard and gets taken, snatched away, and Jaw needs to win this. He really needs to win this. He does this time. So something goes down, but obviously the trade then comes out. Forsaken not going to let it go away. It's a 4v4, and the pack starts to rotate. But look end towards middle. Jinx still working on 10 HP, still holding ground. They need to win this site out 3v3.
looking for Leaf to find something here.
It's all about timing. And
everything.
Leaf found a whole lot. Those 2 kills were critical, key in potentially breaking and bucking the trend here. Divide is gone down, and Leaf gives them a round. They needed that.
4 left standing as well, something to maybe offset the financial crippling they've received. Jorgamo, unfortunately, just can't scale up the space ahead of this ultimate, so you even noted Jing in a very deep position here. Able to find a response here, 5 unanswered now. Finally, put one up. Pit available for Leaf.
الحين سابين اخت فايبر ولا مين؟ سابين ولا رينا؟ فايبر لما تقول I'm coming for you سابين.
Completely off. Jing just gets a freebie on Jorgamo. I don't know if they thought the Baby Bay had complete security or there was a smoke.
تقصد فايبر اللي ضدها. اوكي اسم فايبر الاصلي سابين. اوكي
generally looks good with the ISO on the waylay, but a little off sync. Valorant now will be noted. Again, look at something's position now with an operator.
Gonna spot him out. Gonna try and gap close, but the scale then gets stopped. You can see it, the stall is here. They fall back into a slightly deeper position on towards elbow. They give up front sight, but the plant's still not in play.
يبيلك داون اللعنة. والله فاليو حق سابين عليه العلم.
Just such a weird position now. Forsaken exploring outside B. Might even catch the backside.
والله ليلك داون على كيفك. Open something ماسك الالبو او البوكت.
If they haven't fully committed, they want to try and scale up through middle. Jing is going to fall, but then look at Forsaken. Is his timing right? No, they've already gone past. He's read that. He's going to be in an unorthodox position. The other 2 a little bit irrelevant to outcome for now. But how does Forsaken play this? Does he want to just keep that space? Maybe the lack of presence was enough of an indicator. Baby Bay went looking, but the plant goes in.
Forsaken on fire.
Trent's on the site. Oh, brilliant from Trent. Great timing on the wall going up there, just giving him a little bit of a shot in the dark. Oh, and a shot in the back for Leaf. As Trent left with it all to do, a 1v2, and something's been on a heater. You don't get away with it against PRX.
ليش تعرف لأن خويها دخل سايت وقلت سوى كلير عرفوا إنه هنا في الالبو في اللينك.
You see the cogs turning for something. Again, just noting Leaf's position and getting a catch on the plant location as well. PRX read this beautifully. Forsaken just gives everything and more. It's just fantastic from PRX.
They're a pleasure to watch when they're playing like this. Truly. They've kept G2 humbled in this, and they've not looked comfortable at all, Michael. I feel like I haven't noted the identity, the personality of how they want to play this. Haven't looked good on these side takes. They've been struggling. So are the finances. As the buy is far from perfect, but they can fashion something together, but they need to find their rhythm, and right about now.
Yeah, I mean, if they look to explore mid again, certainly something we noted previously, have to clean up that synergy towards top mid. Test Forsaken once more.
I wouldn't. Out of all the players, I bloody wouldn't. And you can see, take the evac, get out of there. Envy now in support. Valen, great work.
Forsaken so movement
becomes available. I say that for now as Jing is still standing guard. Denies this feeling again in any sort of comfortable way. A 2v2. Possible for both. Necessary for G2.
On the Seekers though.
Draw. Actually going to shoot a little early on that and going to fall away now.
Now something has to be the one to find the opener here. You don't want to see Jorgamo or Trent expose themselves to an angle.
Time's ticking though. You can hear it. They got to go, and they got to go now. Jorgamo going to see the first, get himself ready. Something toying with him, but Jorgamo outdoes him this time. Device options are 0 here. G2 have broken a bit of a run now. Got themselves back in the game.
Pace change for G2. They could just brawl out towards B initially. Like, PRX were maybe going to be able to stop that, but much more confident take here. Jing, I mean, he's done well to find Baby Bay and Valen here. The numbers just favouring G2.
And
they're going to come back in with a divide here, and top of the scoreboard for him. Vi also, nothing else really on the cards for PRX. Well, once more, something actually. Slight overstep here. The wall will be taken away very early as well.
Yeah, that was about 1 minute 30. So they've got run of the map. They've got a man that they're good. Can they manipulate any rotations? Can they maybe force Divide to feel less comfortable? But he seems to be happy enough on his solo endeavors as Envy will catch a good amount of information here.
Not necessarily telling in terms of the end goal for G2.
They're being very direct in this. Now, Forsaken's curiosity is peaking, though. And, ooh, he's a bit caught. Oh, he's playing a really dangerous game, Mike.
He knows he's got a 1v1 here, though.
Trent might know that now, too. Trent, are you ready for this one? Forsaken doesn't find him in time, and it's getting a bit weird. 50 seconds here.
Divide invested in, with 2 players ahead of that, they can confirm there's no presence towards the site. Envy takes a gamble. Trent will shut him down.
Divide's hit early enough to at least catch the elbow side of things, but the site's lost. And I think Leaf has considered there's a chance that someone's got that CT side, so he's going to play it safe. Now PRX with 3.
Divide has ult, though. It's a 3v5, yes, but removing some of these weapons.
That could be huge. How far out can they get? Okay, so the sacrifice will be Leaf, potentially, yeah. I maybe caught one on the way out. So Forsaken looks to go for it, he finds it. Baby Bay vulnerable and now dead. It's down to the 3 that evacuated the site. A quick grab on one, Divide gets taken. Where's the rest though? Forsaken gonna find Valen. Now the spike becomes a problem. Divide doing wonders, but Trent, no! No, I can't believe my eyes! Take a stand, take a bow, and take the round!
It's another clutch from Divide.
Every time, what is this man made of?
It's just the wildest scenario.
That's not meant to happen.
Oh my God, Trent is gonna be kicking himself. Oh no.
I need a timeout.
We talked about one round changing the outcome of map 1. We had another here in the first half.
And it was Trent as well. God, you feel it in your chest, you feel it in your bones, and PRX want to make it hurt. Going aggressive, because why wouldn't you? You've set the tone, you've set the tempo, but you lose a player. Valen on the punish, desperate to make up for it, but something going to catch that mid-crunch coming in. Forsaken holding the line. Forsaken making it very hard for them to scale up, but...
Steps out there.
There we go. A little bit of life here.
Didn't want to let the pit fully expand there. Trent now will have Seekers.
لازم يفعل الحين إذا فعل الحين بتقروش.
Lesser HP.
I mean, but look at where they're holding. They're pinned in here, G2. If they want to play out of this, the map is not safe. Well, great investment. This shows intention. So then do they double down? Do they back towards B? Giacomo's given them space and options, but they want to fight head first. Envy still there. Oh no! Greed is your downfall! A deadly
أنا قلت راح راوند والله ما راح جابوه.
Desperate for the upgrade. But this got messy at the end, Mike.
الكليب يا ابو شلبي شوفه تكفى.
I feel like you don't like that line.
Love it.
Love it. Right, we go.
والله أنا ماني ضد إن أزو يلعب في البطولات وقسم بالله بس ما هو بكذا. ما شفت فاليو لما لعبوا فينيكس يوروب كيك اوفس يوم لعبوا فينيكس هنا في منه فايدة فينيكس فلاش يجمع عربات يقلت مولي بوست كنا كيو كنا سكند انيشيتر ازو هنا ايش هو دولست لا ما يسوي سبيس طيب هو انيشيتر يفلش لا هو عنده كأنه عنده نايف كيو بس الماب ما يلعبونه لو ماب ثاني صدقني بيستفيد منه
and yeah, still going to get one. You can see how, oh my God, the follow-up, stop it! How have you dismantled all 3?
Just stacked up in a death ball, something
مو أكيد إن أفضل من فينيكس أفضل من أزو إلا
الأفضل. You got a chance.
الأفضل.
You got a new
مجموع
lease of life. Do something with it. Show me something. You got one. Getting a second for
ليش G2 جايبين العيد؟
It's all too
4 طلقات ومعطيك ظهره. واو. اعرف اني انا اقول لي يعطيك ظهر تضيع بس برو بلاير يفرق عن رانك بلاير. ما عليه.
He's traded so quickly.
The rest just fall like flies.
Oh! Forsaken's just a freak of nature at times. 4 on the pistol for him.
الله يجيتوا تفسخوا طيب.
Again, these sorts of rounds where somebody will just think, I'm going to win this one.
Yeah, I got this.
Guys,
you take the next.
Sit outside sight. I'm going in.
I got you.
جوجمو بالنسبة لي لاعب فنان.
You can look down the whole roster.
لاعب فنان.
G2 looking to maybe send Baby Bay in. That's already been.
بس في حاجة بجوجمو من يوم كان مع ايفل جينيسيس. ايفل جينيسيس. يا اخي يسطي يروح بس ما تحس انه متميز بشيء. او انا يمكن الصدق اني ما ودي اضرب الولد والله الصراحه.
Execute the same plays.
Oh my God.
Do the same things.
Now something may have been seen, but
ابدع في
they've
سبليت.
also lost the site as an exchange. So okay, that's good though. At least Joel got it for free, right? He didn't take any damage for that.
اي بس هو
between an impossible position as Forsaken just keeps
يلعب الدولست اليورو.
Not going to back away. Not going to fall off the angle. They stand their ground.
Second duelist.
Chance maybe to find
ستايل
something for
لعب
G2.
جي 2 كأنه ستايل لعب يوروب بالسنة اللي راحت.
Yeah.
4 paper X.
Well, it's a nice bonus, isn't it? Looking at the
Yeah,
finances.
very.
تحس جي 2 ما تطور صح.
Even here where they catch something. Meanwhile, paper X slowly making progress. It draws so much attention, like you said, the site falling.
تسمع بمخك انت ايه كذا علشان ليش؟ علشان اسمع صوتي لما اتكلم جلوريا وبعدين الصوت يجيني موزون. عرفتي؟ ويلي احسها ما تلعب سولو الا. ليش ويلي ما تلعب سولو؟ اذا ويلي ما تلعب سولو من الشخصيه اللي تلعب سولو؟ جيب لي شخصيه سولو دولست احسن من ويلي ونيون الان. غير سولو.
Oh, the timing's heartbreaking.
Oh, this is actually.
So Trent's at least looking back that way. He's.
Yeah, but
oh no! Now he's dogging. Now he's dogging. Forsaken's
got a freebie, and they're going to get the site. The only one who can deny it is going to be Jorgamo on the cross, but he's going to be warded away by the smokes. He's going to put down some utility, but Forsaken's off the leash. He's already deeper than they expect. Balance on well, but Forsaken, Divide, putting up numbers again, and Leaf left behind the curve. You can't let Forsaken do this to you. Leaf, you got anything to save G2 right now?
شوف ليف يقدر.
Yeah, slowed on the way in, but this would be an insane clutch here in the 1v2.
إذا بسرعة سوى سوينج وذبح الأول.
This one, but paper X.
أنت لما تقول لي يورو لما شوف يا عيال لما يجي واحد يقول لك سولو دولست اعرف إنه يقصد أنا أبغى دولست. لما يجي الأتاكر سايد أبغى أدخل سايد يعطيني سبيس. تمام هذا المصطلح الطبيعي لما نقول دولست بلاير. لكن لما تيجي تقول لي يورو فينيكس الشخصيات اللي ما يسوون سبيس خلاص ما في مشكلة. أنت ما تحتاج دولست. تقدر تلعب سولو دولست. تقدر تلعب نو دولست. تقدر تلعب 5 دولست سواء يسوي سبيس ولا في ماب هيفن بيروح فاست أتاك هو بيبش جراج يرمي المولي وبيجي صح جراج خلاص أنت سمكته ولعب 2 جراج خلاص أنت راوند ولا يلعب على الارم حق الجي ولا الترت حق الجي من يوم يفلش ويخش فهمت خلاص تراود. لكن افرض انه جت ركض سمكته بس سوى داش وهو في السموك اللي في الجراج ودخل الثاني وراه بفلاش سواء كان سكاي ولا دورن سوبا ولا اذا ذبح ذا الثاني بتغيد ذبح ذا الثاني بتغيد فهمت لانه دخل سحب اتنشن في فرق يقدر يمشيها فيك يقدر يمشيها. فهذا الفرق بين دولا. فعشان نرجع المسو يورو ويلي افضل دولست حاليا. لا اسحب كلامي نيون سكند ويلي من ناحيه الافضل كسولو ويغطون اغلب الامور. لا هذه وجهة نظر مو انا صح ولا خطأ. هذه نظرتي في اللعبة انا.
we're seeing individual errors that I just don't want to be seeing at this level. I don't care who it is.
2v2.
That's not good enough.
تيمين
something have complete freedom on that side.
ومرحب جته ضغط جلس على الكيبورد.
A little bit of util to work with as well between PRX, but Envy might just catch Valen here, trying to set himself up in the back lines. Will catch a glimpse. Valen actually doing a ton of damage. Envy, 1 HP.
He doesn't care though. He's got no fear to the way they're playing. They're happy to take risks and overstay fights, and it's comfortable again. PRX on a slow and steady march.
الماتش الجاي لكم تي 1
of G2's chances here.
Trailing by 6 now.
And even if they wanted to double down on that B lane, do it together, man.
Yeah. The Jogomo's just
so alone.
Yeah.
And Baby Bay was there.
He still has the opportunity. Again, tank a shot. Play for the trade in this situation. They get.
سبحانه مغير الأحوال ومبدل من حاله. تذكر قسمت أهل جيتو طلع وتقول لي تبي قريب في حالتي ما تعال تقول لي
You can't even say that you're the villain in this. This crowd has been great at being an even sort of instance, but Valen now on the chopping block stands. And well, for a second he got an extra breath. And now good luck.
أنا بسوي عيال ذكروني بعد الجيم ذا انا بسوي لكم تصنيف للشخصيات. طيب رولات كامله.
اوكي
ذكروني قبل خالد تسوي لنا تصنيف بعلمكم ان كل التصنيفات اللي في فالو غلط والناس فاهمينها غلط، خاصه الناس الجديده في اللعبه تظن اذا مكتوب عليه سنتينل اوه هذا سنتينل ما نحتاج سنتينل لوك داون.
But Leafs now join him. They've got a chance in this, a 2v2 and Jing's low. Can't quite get out with the spike yet. They don't quite know about the reposition from Baby Bay. And I like this. I like this. Be proactive, play together, be on the same page. This is what I'm missing before. Oh no, but Envy's caught Baby Bay. And now, this is where Leaf has to make up his mind.
He's got good timing here though. He's reading the situation perfectly. Jing might just catch an audio.
سبق لهم والله سبق لهم ليف.
He's just started
العلم عندك يا تايمينج بيلقم تايمينج ليف.
Turns away. Back in time. Jing's gone down. Knife out. Knife out! What are we doing?
انفي يا عيال انفي.
Leaf usually so cool, calm and collected in these sorts of scenarios, but baited to his death.
This is not what we look at with these players. They are absolutely shaken to their core. Looking completely shattered, broken in how they're playing, and look at that Envy. He's got it dead to rights, bang to rights, and at 12-5, PRX have this game dead to rights.
Barely missing a beat here in the second half. G2 obviously a purchase, but lacking a shield, a bucky here. Baby Bear going forwards, will get one.
Okay, happy to be the tip of the spear, throws body on the line. They do get a 1-for-1 trade out, so something's gone down to an even trade to an extent. It feels like PRX just want to continue going. They're not really stopping. Leafs on a quick flank, but holding this site. Do you dare?
Jing's all the way into heaven already.
Jing's going out for blood, man. He wants to find these players. Trends outdone. Jing's broken them in pieces. Jogomo and Valen, what are you meant to do against PRX?
والله الجيم بسابة والله الجيم ما قصدي شيء يعني ما ادري ايش اقول وش احلل فيه. اللي قاعد اشوف اللعب من طرف واحد صراحة. انا ما ادري جيم سبلت اللي فاتني كيف كان الاسلوب والستايل، بس الماب هذا اللعب من طرف واحد يعني. كل ما رحت اطالع راوند الا راوندين ثلاثة الصراحة، حتى في راوندين خسروا فيها بس يلا ما عليه. 2-0 اتش ما عليه 2-0. وين المقولة حقتك بالله؟ ايوه هذه واللي زي حكها بس.